DeAndre and Ted, you guys are coming off of a season when the defense kind of found its groove after the first couple of weeks. You were good those first couple of weeks, and then I think fourth week on, you guys were pretty dominant. There's several guys back from that defense. How confident is this group coming into a new season?
We confident that, our other guys and everybody, they put team on their back, show the young people how it's supposed to be done.
What about you, DeAndre?
Pretty much same thing. Yeah, just the older guys leading. People who don't know what to do, learning what to do, feel like we got it this year.
Yeah, there's not a learning curve this year. Everybody, the coach was even talking about that. He's even learned a lot of things. Now you're two of the leaders here, but it seems like when I started to look at you guys, there's a lot of guys back on that side of the ball. What's the potential? How good could this defense be this year?
Real good. We don't think nobody can hang with us.
Can't nobody mess with us for sure.
On the defense side.
What was it that kind of turned things around last year after those first 3 games on defense?
Everybody just start to click, understand the assignments more and stuff, and it started to fall in place.
You took the ball away a lot more than DeAndre. That's not a one guy, 2 guy thing. That's you putting pressure on a quarterback. That's John Curry scaring the heck out of a quarterback, and then the defensive backs being in position. Did you guys kind of just find that energy together?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What do you have to do starting this week? Because this week you don't get to wade into the kiddie pool. You're starting right off with Friendship, and they're a lot like you guys. They've got some guys back on defense, but their receivers are a lot like your receivers, where they got a bunch of them. What's the key against them this week?
Just stay locked in. Don't let no slip ups or trick plays, nothing like that happen. Just stay locked in. Remember your assignment, and that should be what make us win.
And DeAndre, you see big bodies every week at the 5A level, but Friendship's got, seems like up front on their this may be their best offensive line they've had in 5 or 6 years. You're going to see Isaiah Kimma, who's the guy that's getting a lot of college attention, but they've got other big bodies. How eager are you to kind of lock horns with them and see what happens?
I mean, I'm eager to go against anybody. It doesn't matter who it is, because every time I step on the field, I'm just trying to go out there and do my own thing.
How good was that game from a physical standpoint last year? Because I remember watching it and just thinking, for an early season game, there's a lot of snot flying, a lot of bodies split just all over the body in this game.
It was a pretty physical game. It was a good one.
And then I mentioned the receivers. How excited are you to match up? And I'm not going to give any secrets away here because I don't want Coach to get mad at me, because I'll let him yell at you guys. There's a lot. They've got a lot of receivers to you match up with. How excited are you to see what you guys can do against a fairly diverse offense?
We're excited. We feel like we can stop them, shut them out. They be talking. Yes, sir.
Do you see some of you guys' offense in them? Because they've got Hutchinson's kind of a similar guy to Jett. He's a dual threat, and then the receiver. Does it help to have seen your offense a lot to kind of get ready for them?
Yes, sir. Him and Jett kind of roll out and run a little bit the same, so they've been helping us get a good look.
And then what about up front? Do they look a lot like you guys do on the offensive line?
Well, I wouldn't say exactly the same, but some of it is about the same, the way they run the plays and block.
You guys have the defensive linemen have kind of had a job, kind of a quiet behind-the-scenes job. You're getting that offensive line, getting them some seasoning. You kind of have to, it's kind of like big brother, tough love on them. What have you seen that offensive line do to get better?
I've seen they made a lot of improvement from the start of the season. I feel like they're going to do a great job this year. I feel like they're ready.